Put down your foot and take control of yourself. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. If you're here with me from day one, thank you so much for coming back, and I do appreciate it. So today people, I'm going to be talking about self-worth, which is very important. If you do not value yourself, who else will? No matter what the situation is, do not drop your standard for any and anybody at all. No one at all. You have to value yourself enough to know that no, this is not me. I'm not going to drop my standards for nobody at all. So these are some of the ways that you can go about in order to know your self-worth. Try to spend more time on yourself in order to value yourself. So first, you need to be self-aware. Right? Self-awareness is very important. You need to know who you are as a person. Try to know the strengths and the weaknesses that you have. So if you do realize that you have certain weaknesses, you need to work on it in order to build yourself. Right? Listen, if you leave yourself up to other persons to try to build you, it's not going to work. You have to work on yourself as an individual. And when you work on yourself as an individual, people will more appreciate you for who you are. When you are self-aware, you know what your talents are, right? Sometimes if you find out, like for example, I'm good at whatever, you're good at hair, you're good at making, you're good at tailoring, you can expound on your talents, right? Because you can make it into a business, right? So if you are self-aware to know that I'm good at tailoring or hairdressing, you can do it as a business, and knowing that the fact that you like to do that, because in truth and in fact, sometimes we are working into some jobs and it's not self-fulfilling to us. We do not like the work, so guess what? We are going to move on, because in truth and in fact, we don't like the work. Right? So if you can find out what your talent is, what you're good at, you can turn it into a profession. So be self-aware, find out what your strengths and what your weakness, so you can work on yourself. Right? The next thing that you can do is stop complaining about stuff that needs to be done. If you know that in order to get certain things done, in order to build yourself, go at it, work at it, right? Stop complaining and trying to procrastinate. Rather, you're putting it off. Oh, not today, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Oh, I cannot bother. You find all sorts of excuses. Excuses doesn't work if you want to work on yourself. Put away the excuses and just get at it. Start working. So when you get at it and start working, you start building yourself as an individual. In a case like that, you'll be able to love yourself, right? When you build yourself, you get to appreciate yourself more rather than depending on other persons, right? Just get it going. Listen, in this time, there's no room for complaining. We no need for complain right now, right? Because we want to read the goals that we want, the dreams that we want for ourselves, we need to start fulfilling them. So get at it and start working at it. If it's a case where you realize that you yourself cannot accomplish it, right? Seek help, seek guidance, because in truth and in fact, no man is an island. So we have to seek help, right? Stop complaining. Every little thing, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. It takes a lot of work. No, we need to drop that attitude. We need to drop that attitude of ours and start working on ourselves in order to reach somewhere and in order to value ourselves. When we start working on ourselves, people will see you and say, oh, she mean business now. Oh, it means business now. So I can't bother with the foolishness again like one time. Right? I seen that she's making moves, making runs, she's getting things done. So the idleness or whatever, it's not going to work here. People will value you more. Next on my list is don't give people your power. Let me say that again. Do not give people your power. You see, when you give people your power, they walk all over you. They walk all over you, and you don't want that. Right? Don't do it. Do not give people your power. When you give people your power, guess what? You drop your standard. Because guess what? The standard that you used to have, you have it no more. The person that you give is in control of your power. Right? They make the rules and the regulations and what you must do and what you must not do. Yes. And you belittle yourself, and you don't want that. You belittle yourself so much to the point where the things that they are telling you to do, you accept it. And it becomes a norm for you. You accept it. And you start to devalue yourself. Sometimes when you devalue, they are telling you to do things and have all powers over you, you don't realize that what they are doing is not okay. It is not okay. When in truth and in fact is, you can do better. You can take control of your power. Rejuvenate yourself and start all over again. Put down your foot and take control of yourself. Do not give them your power. Right? They can destroy you. They will destroy you when you give them your power. Don't do it. Stand up for your power. Right? Do not give them your power. So the next on my list is focus on your progress. Focus on your progress. Do not divert from what your aim and your goals are. Right? If you set your goals and said, oh, I need to accomplish this by the end of the year or by the end of the month, I need to do this, I need to do that, stay on that path. Do not take the short route, because sometimes when you take the short route, you realize that it ain't worth it. And you realize that instead of you taking that route and you divert and go off to something else, right? You do not value it as much as how you are supposed to value it. And you do not reach a destination of achieving your goals that you want to achieve. Stay on that path. Do not give up. Do not give up. It may seem hard, but listen, in everything that is hard, listen, we always going to prevail, whether you like it or not. It may seem hard on the road, but you are going to achieve it. Trust me. I've been in that situation before, and by the end of the day, I say yes, thank you God, I was able to stand with all my ground and finish what I have to do. And you feel good inside when you accomplish it. Yes, it feels so good. So whatever you need to work on, or whatever your aims or your goals are, do not divert from it. Stay on that path. As them say, God not give you more than what we can bear. He's not going to. And throughout that process of your journey, or whatever you want to achieve, have God in the midst of every little thing. Anything that you do, whatever you say, it now go drop bluff from the ground. So He's not going to drop on solid ground just like that. Right? He hears when you speak. He hears, and you're not there alone by yourself. He's there with you. So in every little thing, every progress, whatever you want to achieve, keep God at the forefront of everything. So next in line, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Listen, it's not being selfish, right? It's not being selfish at all. Listen, you see, when you work on yourself, work on your mental health, work on you, you are able to help others. Trust me. People always put yourself first. It is not being selfish. People may see it as selfish. It is not. It is valuing you as a person, right? So do not do it. Self-worth is very, very important. Self-value is very, very important. Do not dismiss it. No way, not at all. Always value yourself. Always value yourself enough to know. You see, when you value yourself, you are able to know that certain situation do not serve you well. So you leave it alone. You are able to walk away. You don't settle for foolishness. No matter what the situation, things may be rough, things may be hard, but still keep your self-value. Still keep your worth. Still keep it. Because you know what you value, you know what you're worth as an individual. Not because, you see, things ain't going right for you. Do not deter. Do not depreciate your value. Do not do it. Because guess what? It ain't worth it. You're worth more than that. You are worth more than that. And I'm here saying this to you because a lot of persons sell out themselves. Sell out themselves because guess what? Of material things. Because things ain't going their way. Them decide to say them are going to drop them self-esteem. Drop them self-worth. Because of self-gratification. So I'm here to remind you that be focused on you. Know your self-worth in every situation. Right? Do not let anything at all deter you. Do not let anything at all let you lose yourself within the midst of this. Right? Sometimes we in certain situations, you know, relationships are not our relationship not. Sometimes the person has done us wrong. Some things you know that is not right, and this is not you. If you know certain people do you wrong, listen, I'm always a person said no, cut them off. But guess what? You cut them off to a certain extent to know that you are still my friend. We still do talk, but guess what? Certain privilege you're not gonna get. Certain privilege you are not going to get like one time. It's not going to happen. So you put down your foot and let the person know that, because guess what? They are going to do it again. So you have to put down your foot. You have to value you. Self-value is very important. Self-worth, it is very, very, very important. So if you do not have that, or you do not value yourself, take the step now on doing that. Yes. So guys, I hope you all liked my video, and I hope this serves you well to look into yourself and realize that I need to start doing this for myself, not for anybody else, but for you, right? So guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and most of all subscribe, because you all want to see other content as well, right? Yes, it's all about self-love, self-appreciation. So guys, until next time, bye. Mwah.